All right, everyone. How you guys doing? Hope you are doing well. Please subscribe the channel. I would appreciate for some of you guys who already subscribed. I'm gonna be covering the next videos. It's gonna be a series of 3 or 4 videos on how to create a. One of the videos is gonna be how to create a character in Cinema 4D, how to rig it, and how to send this character into Unity. So that's gonna be this video is gonna be broken down. I'm gonna create also some animation, how to transfer animations into Unity. So yeah, so it's gonna be about like 3 to 4 videos. Um, Please take a chance um, to subscribe again and to keep yourself posted of what I'm going to be posting very soon. Cool. So let me just jump in. Here, Cinema 4D. This is going to be a very simple rigging. I'm going to use an outside software, but I'm going to show here in Cinema 4D where you can the location where you should be using if you want to dive in rigging. Okay. All right, cool. It's gonna be pretty simple. I'm just gonna get a sphere prefab already. For you're developing 3D characters, I would highly recommend you use high geometry, like a lot of geometry, especially rigging. It looks smoother without any deformation, because our bodies are flexible and that flexibility is pretty cool. Unless you are very intentional in what you want your character to look like. One thing that's very important here that I want you to take notes very early on. Our bodies are symmetrical, not completely perfect, but very symmetrical. So you're going to use a tool called symmetry. So keep your eye on that. Okay, so I got the sphere here. I'm going to make this sphere a little bit smaller. It's gonna be very quick. Okay, I'm gonna get a tube, and then this character here is inspired on my 4 years old uh, drawing of our neighbor. She has a little 7 years old friend, and she recently um, uh, drew her neighbor, her little friend. So it's gonna be inspired by her. Okay. I will not be adding hair or anything because it will take time, and with simple forms, I will gonna be able to um, have a character already moving um, in, by using the software, have a character moving for the demonstration. Cool. All right. This is gonna be a part of the body, at least for now. And the tool that I need to use is the tool called Symmetry, which you can find here. Symmetry right there. Let me just right here type the names: head, body. Let's go with upper body. That's good. Upper body, and then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get another cylinder, and this one's I'm going to use for. Remember that you also can use the attributes here for the objects. Sometimes I use here. It depends how I'm working. It will be easier for me or not. Let me see. And just so I added tube. It's gonna be arms. I'm gonna just put here arms, and I will make the arms a child of symmetry. The tool. After I make the child, what the tool does is let me see. This tool. Actually, let me just do it again because actually did not work nicely the way I expected. Let me see. Let me just delete this symmetry, add it to again. Right there, great. There you go. That's what the tool does. It duplicates and moves to whatever transformation, whatever way you transform the prefab, you will transform also the other one, so symmetrically. That's how it works. And I can put a lot more segments, cap segments, and that's a high. It's a little bit shorter. Near radius, outer radius. Let's see. No, there's height segments. That's remember more geometry, better. Okay. Especially for creating character. I mean, this is a personal preference again. Okay. I'm gonna rotate this 90 degrees. No, it's not here. And hold on. Oh yeah, I need to closer this. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, closer a little there. 1 second. The inner radius here. I need to close this. So then notice that that was open. Arms, I need to rotate that. Objects. 90. Cool. And I'm going to put right here. I'm going to make the arms just a little bit thin, a little bit wider. That's pretty decent. That's pretty similar. The head needs to be bigger, but that's very similar to what my daughter did, which is really a funny character. Oops. Remember, it needs to be symmetrical, everything centered very nicely. So I'm working with the front view here rather than, you can see that the eyes has some rotation here, which is problematic. So I really want to make sure that this is perfectly okay. So really keep your, actually this is an asymmetry, which was very problematic. So on a 2, everything needs to be 0. Okay, when you selected the tool, you're gonna change the orientation of the prefab or the object that you were adding here. So be aware of that. Now I'm gonna add another sphere, and I'm gonna add the hands. I'm gonna add another symmetry. I could have, create the arms and the hands together and just do a symmetry, but I'm gonna create the hands separated from the arm, because it would be better for me to edit the hands if I want to. So right there, just grab the hands here, make it smaller a little bit. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I will make this hand editable, and I'll flatten this hand a little bit to look like more like the hand of a human being, a real human being. And you can see here now it turned out. It's a little bit more like this. It'll be a little bit better. So coming out of better. Cool. And now I'm going to make the legs. I'm going to copy this arm here. I'm going to write legs. And I will make this 0. So as you can see, I'm reusing the arms. Now I can use the legs. Cool. I'm going to make the legs a little bit longer. I think that'll be better. I got a little bit longer. And I'm going to use that hands to make the shoes. Hands. And I'm going to put here shoes. Right there. And I will drag this down. Drag this like this. Let me see, I need to rotate it. Rotate, let's see, 90. You can see what it looks like here. And I need to reorient this, put down a little bit. Like that. It needs more geometry on this. Oh, actually, it's pretty okay. I can still work a little bit on more geometry here, but let me see, just move up a little bit closer. Not bad. Right. Cool. issue is a little bit bigger. I think that will look like a little bit better. Let's see. Cool. Looks more like issues. Excellent. All right, cool. So I have here the character. Now I'm gonna just add a. I'm gonna just add a eyes on this character, and I can definitely use the shoes to create the eyes. Right. This. I'm gonna make the eyes here. Eyes. I'm gonna just bring the shoes up and use that as to make the eye. Let's see. Right here, I have this view right there. That's it. Right. Just plain simple, no secret, bad one, but at least it worked. But usually for you to import to Unity, you will not, because at some point this is going to go to Unity and will function as a third-person character. But I would highly recommend you not to use any materials, okay? And all the materials for your characters and objects is better to create that in Unity. But I'm going to add here for the sake of this tutorial, okay? At least will look a little bit better. Okay. All right, cool. Let me just color this character. There. Let me see. I'm going to add the purple, this color, thanks. And I'm gonna let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. Add some skin color here, enhance. Let's just make the eye lighter eye, and shoes. Shoes. I'm gonna make a little darker shoes. Cool, like that. Excellent. Characters here, pretty nice, very quick. Excellent. Now, the place that you can go here for you to rig, you should go here on character, and there's all the options here. That's a lot you can do. There are templates. I'm using Cinema for the 2023. So usually you use character. When you click it on, you're gonna see that it was added here already. You have to create a rig, and the rig starts through here. Okay, so here you have a huge option to rig so many different types of there are animals, insects, there's other stuff here that you can do, advanced quadruped. Usually you start to hear roots, and this is the basis for your character, and you have to start building everything on this. So it would be something on those lines. Let's see, roots, the pelvis, which would be then has the arms, the legs. You just keep clicking, and that would be added into the character, and then you would be controlling those sections in order for you to add, to have them added to whatever its position. Let me see here. Character. Let's see. So I have to reach here. So that's kind of the place that you should go. Okay, so you can see here that's start being built. Everything start being built here. Adjust. So you can just move things out. This is all symmetrical. So you can see this is part of the arms, and you move is all symmetrical. So ideally, you want to work um, with the four views, and you can start like building everything. You see pelvis, head, top of the head, the neck. So you're just gonna move things up and to start adding where you're supposed to add. Like here's the top of the head, and we just go all the way to the top of the head and put it here. So that's how you usually rig. Okay. Um, it takes some time, but as soon as you rig, you can work with this with your object, your character in Cinema 4D. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna export this character as a FBX. And we're gonna rig this character in a different location. I added some materials already, and I will save with materials. But again, you do not want to have the materials added to your when you transfer this object to Unity. Okay, so before I will do something here. Yeah, I think that will work fine like this. I usually select everything, click with the right button, and connect all the objects. That's pretty much what I do. So I would use to here because I already, well, especially for this tutorial, but ideally you want to leave everything open um, so you can edit them individually in Unity, them divided by parts. So, if you want to change the clothes, you just can change the clothes there individually rather than have just one piece because when you connect everything, now everything becomes one mesh, okay. All right, let me just connect for the sake of tutorial. I have the objects there, my character. I'm going to export as FBX, and I want the materials for the sake of the tutorial, and I want the tracks as well. This will not make any difference. I just can put here the tracks, yes or no. It will not make any difference. Um, let's see what else. Everything looks good here. You don't need it, cameras, splines, lights, instances, everything you'll be using in Unity. You have all that in Unity, okay? Click OK. I'm going to save this as my friend. Good. Like that. Save when I stop. Cool. All right. So let's go now to Mixamo, okay?